Good morning. I'm outside looking around and it's a little bit cloudy out there, so not too sunny. And I thought about doing some recording. And let's talk about garlic. Garlic is a perennial. I have both hard neck and soft neck. And I have Siberian garlic and I have Polish white, I believe, and another one that I don't remember the name. So Siberian garlic is known to be high in antioxidants. So the first year that I ordered I believe I ordered from Canada, Richard Nursery the first time, and the second time was from a nursery in the United States. But the first time they didn't have Siberian garlic and they replaced it with another type of garlic, a hard neck as well. And then I ordered a soft neck that I got. And later I ordered Siberian garlic from the US. And I have both in the garden. I cannot tell the difference. But what I like to do with my garlic is I like to leave it in the ground year around. And I let them go to seed. In fact, the soft neck garlic that we might think does not set seed, does set seed, but the seed is quite close to the ground. When you harvest the garlic, you have to really pay attention to see where the seed is. So I don't know if all of them set seed, but the one that I have does set seed. But hard neck, when you let it, it will go to seeds for you, and I call it seed, but that's bubbles. So they are very small. And in fact, the soft neck garlic sets seed, but I have seen 4, but they are bigger than the bubbles from the hard neck garlic. So, and right now I have a hard neck here that I like to show you, and my soft neck garlic is harvestable before the hard neck. So what a lot of time happen with my soft neck garlic is it will blanch with my mulch that I won't even find them to harvest them. So that's how they stay in the garden year around, and then they'll just start growing back in fall. So when I noticed that, well, they stay in the ground and then they grow back, what I like to do is, even if I harvest them because I wanted to propagate them, I will just, last year that's what I did, I just sowed them right away. I didn't wait until October to sow it like the way you do it regularly. So let's take a look at my hard neck here. And as you can see, the branch is kind of grayish color. So that means it can be harvested. In fact, if you're not waiting for the bubbles, you can harvest it earlier than that. But you can see that all the leaves turn gray. So what I like to do is, at this stage, I will just harvest these. And I can put it in a box to have it in the garage until I'm ready to sow them. What I like to do is, that's my front herb garden here. What I like to do is just spread it out. So that's pretty much what I'm doing here, spreading it out. And today is July 27. So it's not the time we know that you should plant garlic. But that's that. And the bubbles will grow tiny plants in fall and will come back in spring, but they don't produce a whole clove, next spring. They won't do that. So they will produce a clove, but that will be together, and the following year it will produce it will be breakable, like into cloves. So I think like they'll be together the first year, and then the second year you'll be able to peel it apart into cloves. So that's that. And I have more in my front yard, and the problem is when I don't get to them often, they will just fall on the ground. Sorry. So those one here, they are still growing, but the thing is, when you touch it, if it's falling, it's ready. But if it's hard, you just let it. If it's falling, it's ready, because something touch it is going to fall anyway. It's not going to stay on the thing. So I'm not forcing them, but I'm just trying to see if they are ready to get out, and they are not. And by the matter of fact, you can see that it's green. So when it's green, it's not. So few might come off, but not all of them. So they start with a sack around it, and the sack will peel off, exposing them like this. An earlier stage is this one. So you can see the sack, they are showing up, but the sack is not completely gone. And I have soft neck. We are just going to move around. I have strawberry patch here, but I like to have my garlic in it too. So that's this one, and I will just put them on my strawberries here. So that's that. But the problem is my soft neck, they are not going to be easy to find now, because they don't do their stem is not this rigid. That's why they are called soft neck. So it'll be hard to find them, because they'll be died down on the ground, that they will look more like my mulch. And this now round is that. Do you see it? No, it's not even that. It's onion. But that's how pretty much when I find them, that's how they tend to look. They will be on the floor like that, and it'll be kind of hard to, they blend in with the mulch. So they have to be harvested earlier than hard neck. But since I don't harvest them, I don't really pay much attention to them unless I really want to propagate them that year. And I have an original bed where I planted them the first time. That's where it will be a lot easier for me to locate them, even though it will still be a little bit challenging. That's where I'll be able to find them easily. So thank you for watching. I'm Afiavi Ojune Liberman, creators of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel and owners of Nina Soap. And our website is ninasoap.com. We have natural products on our website, ninasoap.com, if you want to buy from us. And we have custom apparel on liberlabel.com as well. Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you for you all that commented, and thank you for you all that subscribe. Stay safe. You can grow your own garden by choosing perennials to your zone as well. I live in zone 5A, and a lot of vegetables that are hardy to my garden, to my zone. I'm trying to plant them in my garden, and they are very easy to tend to, because I don't really have time to give them a lot of care. So they are easy to plant. They take time to establish, but then once they establish, they stay in the garden. You just have to know how to harvest them so that you allow them to go through their full circle and keep producing. Thank you.